Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how I get my horses to lie down. So guys, lying down is something super fun to teach your horses. It's very epic because you get a lot of trust between you and the horse. So to do this, you're going to need a bridle. Then you're also going to need a long soft rope and a stick or a crop. Alright guys, so what you're going to do is get your long soft rope and you're going to want to just attach it to the horse's front leg, just like with the bowing that we already taught them. Okay, so it's very important that you teach your horse to bow before you teach him to lie down. So if you haven't taught that to your horse, you're going to want to go and look at my video on how to teach your horse to bow, okay? Throw the rope over the horse's back and then pull the rope through to trap the leg, just like that, okay? Now what we're going to do is ask the horse to bow, okay? So it's very important that, like I said, that your horse knows how to bow, okay? So now I'll go ahead and pick up on these reins. A little bit difficult with split reins, honestly. Okay, there's a good bow. Okay, now before she gets up by herself, I want her to just stay here and then I'll tell her to go, okay? Let's try that again. Pick up on this foot. Okay. Now pick up on the reins here and just ask her to bow, okay? Now as soon as she's bowing like this, now I can pick up on this outside rein and bend her head, okay? Now if she does this whole circle routine, that's okay. Just keep the tension on that rope so that she doesn't snatch her foot away from you, okay? So here I'm just gonna keep the outside rein pulled and I'm gonna stay out of the way of her butt, okay? So I'm gonna just pull this outside rein here, keep a little bit of pressure on it, and I'm just gonna kind of put her in a bind, okay? So what that means is you're kind of trapping your horse, you're kind of just waiting on them to figure out what's going on and to figure out what they have to do to get out of it, okay? So here, she's kind of just sitting here. So there she goes to bow, that's great. Now here I'm just gonna maintain this outside rein, and you don't have to pull it super hard, just maintain it, okay? And watch for them when they do that. You don't want them to step on you or something. So they could spin around pretty fast with this, okay? So it's about staying consistent here. I might just tighten up her little leg here a bit. Now pull on her mouth. Okay? So stay out of the way of their butt, like I said. And just let them do their little circle thing until they figure this out, okay? If they really don't want to lie down, then you can go ahead and put a little bit more pressure on that head there, okay? And just say, hey, it's not time to mess around too much here. Okay, so there it is. Good girl. So see how we just stayed consistent with it, and pretty soon she actually went ahead and lied down, okay? So this is a great time to let her rest, and it's very important, guys, that you maintain a little bit of tension on this rein, okay? Do not let them get their head forward, because if they get their head forward, they can jump up, okay? And you don't want them to just jump up. You want them to relax here a little bit. So just pet on them, tell them they're doing great. It wasn't very pretty, but like I said, she's just starting with this. So she needs a lot more practice. So once the horse is kind of chilled out a little bit, you can go ahead and make sure that this rope is loose, okay? You don't want this to be tied. Don't want her to get her hair messed up, which is kind of selfish, but so make sure the rope is loose and ready to come undone, and then you can go ahead and let them have their head all the way straight, and they'll automatically, just like that, get up, okay? All right, guys, so again, pick up on this leg, okay? Wrap the rope under her belly, hold it tight. All right, and pretty soon they'll kind of get used to the idea, okay? And they'll kind of start to help you out with everything. I'm just gonna pull and release a little bit on her nose to remind her she's supposed to be doing something here. Okay, good girl, good girl. Now she knows what she's supposed to do because she already did it once. So keep a little bit of tension on that rein, okay? Don't let them get their head out straight. That's what keeps them lying down. Good girl, Tess. Good girl. So it's very important when they lie down that you rub on them, make them feel comfortable, okay? Now you notice the second time she did it a lot faster than the first time because she's getting used to it and she knows that's the right thing to do, okay? Pretty soon they start to love it. Like Comet, he just lies down all the time. I'll be riding him and he'll just lie down. So, good girl. All right. So right before she lies down all the way, I'm gonna ask her to get up here, okay? Great job. So that's the basics, guys. It's really simple to teach your horses. Key things would be to make sure that your horse is resting when they're on the ground, that you make that a safe place for them. It's a bad time to start desensitizing them to something, especially in the very first times. You wouldn't want to be loud or fast or do anything scary with them. You want it to be a good experience. You want it to be fun for them. Another thing to keep in mind is you don't want to do it on concrete or rocks or stones or something like that. Make sure it's at least grass, pasture, or better yet, some sand. And then they can really lie down and not be in any pain when they're lying down. Tess kind of fell over, which is kind of funny. I've never seen a horse do that before. Most of the time it's pretty smooth and they won't just like collapse to the side. They'll learn how to put their feet in the right place. And after a few times you'll get it really easy and your horse will be doing it really well. So guys, when your horse is a little bit more experienced, that's when you'll bring out the whip. And you'll want to use it right in their elbow, just like you'd use it for the bow. And again, you will have your horse bow before they lie down, okay? So this is how it's going to work. What you're going to do is come over here and say bow, just like this, okay? And when they bow, you're going to ask them to lie down. So you'll say lie down. I like to use the verbal cues. And then they should lie down just like that, okay? So this is how it should look when your horse is really good at it. They should start to just lie down. You see how he just loves it. He's just enjoying it. He's like, this is the best part of my day because I just get to chill and do nothing. So once your horse figures out that he's going to get to rest when he lies down, he'll be very happy to do it. He'll lie down easily, okay? So it's very important that it's a moment for them to rest. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a couple of things. Go out there, teach your horse how to lie down. It's going to be super fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.